700 on duty and in service. Hello, everyone. We're back. We're back to clean the streets. Hopefully. Let's get ourselves on duty here. See what we got going on. Connect to 911. All right. What's up, Rico? Shaggy, yes, you're gonna come back. 700 radio check.
5x5.
700 on duty in service. Any actives?
Security of the courthouse.
Oh my God. A simple no would have been okay.
Oh no, they're just out in the fun up here.
Yeah, I'm allergic to the air over there, I think. I'm not sitting in the friggin' courthouse. Christ, that's all they do. Should be the marshals doing it. That's their territory. Why is my door unlocked?
Hey Huck, can you hear me? Pass along 5 to 10 minutes. Copy.
Did I hear rumbles of a charger getting fixed and working good or no?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, never mind. Not chargers.
You say 5 minutes on down, come by, want me to send an email real quick.
Every time. Windows friggin' smashed out. Oh, good, it stayed. Holy crap, I don't have to change it. Boop, boop, there. Alright. What do I have? I have a lot of food, don't I? Yeah. Eat some nachos and drink milkshake. Alright, here we go. Oh. Nope, no one's home. Alright then. Let's see. Coast is clear. Coast is clear. Fuck off. Oh no. Oh no. Wicked headache. What wasn't professional? I scream professional. Thank you. Exactly. Nothing but professionalism here. Let's, I don't plan on staying here, but let's see what they got going on. Run, 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 run. Hey.
Well, how about there part-time?
Part-time, huh?
Seems as though it's going to be who calls who part-time first around here.
Oh, yeah?
It's looking like it.
Well, I'll call you part-time last when I'm still around.
And then I'll call you part-time whenever you show up while I'm here.
Yep. Whose case is this?
I think this is going to be State versus Jamal Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, it's two Jamal Smith cases.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right now we're waiting on Mr. Smith to show up because he is
basically your case. So I'm going to let you make that decision. Let me know how much time you need.
he is basically doing what Jamal does. He's running late.
Yeah, that checks. What's going on? Oh, hey.
Hey, I need you outside real quick.
Okay, then.
Alright, so, Jamal, I just pinged his anklet. It says he's right outside of the hospital right now. Could you go jump in your squad car and see if he's there?
Talking about him?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Speak the devil.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll go see if he's there.
He's... I'll make him hunt him down first. Fucking...
Okay. Do you have an ID on you? Because we've had some confusion about how many Smiths there are tonight.
He didn't get searched before he run in.
All right, go ahead and take care of
I
it.
want to pat you down.
Oh, look who it is.
I ain't got shit to
Jesus,
leave along the door.
scared.
Hey, I don't have my ID on me, man. I really don't.
What's your first name? Okay. Your Honor,
Yeah.
Mr. Smith has made an appearance now.
Yes, I'm coming. Hold on. Wait right there. Here I am.
Proceed.
Do you have an
Hey,
attorney?
how's it going?
I don't.
They started you go
Are you
outside
choosing
your
to
vehicle.
self-represent and waiving your right to an attorney? Or would
Yeah, you know what? It's alright. I can handle this by myself.
Well, if you do wish to seek legal counsel, I'm fine with a continuance if you need additional time.
Nah, it's cool. I'm Gucci.
Okay.
Ray, you smell.
Like Twinkies in your mother's
That's because he
vagina.
was drinking heavily last night.
It was a long night. You know, the election party.
Okay, if we're ready to proceed, this case.
I want to
is
see how he
case
loses.
You wanna stand?
number 23.
Yeah, I'll stand here. I want to see Jamal lose real bad.
The charges are going to be
I'm going to eat cookies while I watch him lose.
petty theft, evading, and assault on a
Say it out,
government
find him
official.
guilty, yeah.
Mr. Prosecutor, your opening statement.
One moment, Your Honor.
Anytime now. No, no. You, Sadot, is right.
23, correct, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I have multiple cases open on my other eyes here. All right,
Classy.
ladies and gentlemen of the court, today we will show that Jamal Smith is guilty of theft, assault of a government official, and reckless endangerment. This began with a call of mail theft on Strawberry Avenue. Officers spotted Mr. Stud evading capture. Later, officer.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Sorry, my voice messes up when I'm on my notes. My apologies. What was the last words you heard, Your Honor?
Too many.
You need me to ask the stenographer to repeat your testimony there?
Just the last two words we left off on. My voice box messed up there.
It was about he was checking mailboxes out. He can continue from there.
Okay. Mr. Smith, who fled, evading capture. Later, Officer Nell identified Mr. Smith again near VPD, leading to a dangerous pursuit that ended with Mr. Smith crashing his motorcycle. After the crash, Mr. Smith attacked the officer with a knife, stabbing him. Despite his injuries, the officer managed to handcuff Mr. Smith before his sergeant arrived on scene to secure the suspect and provided aid. Body cam footage and forensics evidence, including fingerprints, blood.
How's it going, Lozzie?
Mr. Smith's assault and theft. Officers also found stolen mail and lockpicks on his person. The evidence is clear. Mr. Smith's actions endangered officers.
Kind of got roped into this, but
we ask you to
they only
hold
had
him
one
accountable
guard for the
his
court,
crimes
so
today.
I'll lend a hand.
Mr. Smith, do you have an opening statement?
I'm pretty good, Lozzie. How are you?
Yes, Your Honor, I certainly do.
All right, before you start, Mr. Smith, let me just advise you that as the defendant, you do have the right to remain silent, and anything you say in this courtroom could incriminate you, and that would violate your constitutional rights. So by speaking here today, you're giving up those rights, and I want to make it perfectly
That's
clear
good
that
to
you
hear.
agree with that. Is that correct?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, you may proceed.
All right. So, first of all, I've not seen or heard of any evidence. I'm just curious if somebody could just maybe show me the evidence that y'all got. I mean, I didn't steal no mail or anything like that. I believe what they found on me was postcards from my mama. She lives over in Vice City, and they took that shit from me, man. Pardon my language. They took that stuff from me. And they did find a knife on me, but they said that I stabbed the cop, man. All I did was punch him because he started kicking and punching me. And I didn't even, I didn't even realize he was behind me. I hit a tree and I flew off the damn bike. And next thing
Yeah,
I know, I'm
I was eating a
getting
cookie.
tackled, you feel me? So I plan to prove that I did not steal no mail, and that I didn't stab no cop.
It's actually a lemonade cookie from Girl Scouts. Because I buy so many.
Is that your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may be seated. Mr. Smith, I did notice that you are not part of the case file. I just added you to the case file, so if you'd like to take a couple minutes to review any of the evidence that's in there.
Oh, absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I buy way too many. My
Your
daughter's
Honor,
in Girl
I would
Scouts,
also
so.
like to direct that case 025, which is also going to be seen tonight, is as well Mr. Smith's case. If you would like to make sure he's in that docket.
I will check that. Thank you.
Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. I don't know who these people are. I can do that. Think about sit chair.
All right,
Yep.
Your Honor, I've reviewed.
Okay, and for the record, Mr. Smith does have access to case
Yeah,
number
except for that
25,
loser
so
up there in the friggin' jury.
move to that. We'll give him a few minutes just in case he hasn't. But
Oh,
you ready to proceed, prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually,
his buns are out.
one moment.
Okay.
Don't tempt me, Shaggy. I've done more for less. I don't know who these people are. Hello? Hello there.
Your Honor, if we may ask
Oh.
for about a 5-minute recess, I'm going to have those physical letters brought into the courtroom as they're listed as evidence in this case.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah.
I'm busy, I'm working.
Yeah, I know. Pick up speed.
No. Dang it.
Hey, no horsing around in here.
I'm not horsing around. Leave me alone. Trying to sit next to my friend.
Are you with EMS? Have we met? I don't remember.
Who me or this
Yeah.
guy?
Either.
I've met you before.
Wait, you did? I have a horrible memory. Who's this then? In
Why
front.
did I just stand up? What the hell? This is Micah Ray. Echo 3.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello, hello.
I'm Trooper Ray.
Hello.
You know, they use those little itty bitty keyboards that all look weird, and yeah,
So many people
they're,
named Ray.
they're not fun.
Oh, I fixed your call sign in the MDT, by the way.
Oh, yes, Alana. Now I see you. Yeah, I remember you now.
Yeah.
What's this?
I think I was a brunette the last time you saw me, though.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Sounds like a bad day.
And you also had just people ears, probably.
Yep.
Fair.
Wait, what's...
Are these the two members of the jury currently? And then you're... Oh, okay.
Evidence locker in the courts won't delay things. You're not wrong.
Yeah, technically, usually you'd be...
They should also be like a
Or actually at that desk over there.
SADOT employee with more than 3 brain cells. But we don't see that happening either, so here we are.
Yeah, they make pretty good money.
Hey, Jamal, are you winning?
Shit, I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you.
Hell, at this point, I need to hire a fucking
I don't know if you are, man. Well, maybe. I mean, he's a county boy, so you might be.
Yeah, I'm with state. You know that.
Yeah, I feel you.
So win or lose, it's no skin off of my penis.
Hey, listen, them county boys smelly anyway.
Paperwork
I know.
for, and tell me to wake my ass up and be in court on time.
How come you're not taking any representation here? Are you a lawyer?
Hell, no, I ain't no lawyer, but I know my rights, and I know I didn't do nothing wrong, so I'm gonna defend myself. Feel me?
Hell yeah. Well, good luck, champion.
Do you want me to do it?
Shit, that was a fast 5 minutes.
Yes.
Alright, I got knife, fingerprint, blood sample.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
you're
glad I
fucked.
used-
Chicken, hot dog and bologna, Sorry.
Thought you were completely gonna go chocolate and Halloween.
I mean, I kinda, and then I thought about it. I'm like, I think this is an appropriate time. But yeah.
And that's the last.
Perfect.
I mean, chocolate is for every time.
Chocolate is all the time. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would die without chocolate. Speaking of chocolate, I'll be right back.
Same.
I want to stand on the other side.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I have that evidence now. The state would be ready to proceed.
All right. Proceed. You call your first.
Unfortunately, the officers are not going to be present today. However, based off the statement, and I'm going to ask the stenographer to read back from the opening statement where Mr. Smith's letters were from. I'm sorry? His mom.
His mama.
So, looking at the letter, here, there's several letters. Looks like 5 letters and a postcard that I have here.
Okay.
They don't seem to match Mr. Smith's last name. So
I understand that, Lozzie.
Ask is if we have
There's a lot of games out there right now.
Or even if Mr. Smith would be willing to identify who his mother is, so we can cross-reference.
Well, it's your turn to produce evidence right now. So if you have that evidence, you can put that evidence in. If you do not have that evidence, you'll have to wait to see whether or not you can obtain that from the defendant, who has a right to remain silent, as you are aware.
I am. That's the reason why if I may direct the question to you, Mr. Smith, would you mind to identify your mother?
I feel like my mother's name ain't nobody's business.
I've never played Red Dead. I just went right back in for another cookie. I can't help it. They're so good.
I take it that that's a no.
Yeah, that would be a no. So going through this, all the names do seem to match. Based off the fact of sorry, I think my voice box is messing up there. Based off the fact of the pen,
I have it. It was
which
gifted
initially
to me.
Started this incident. Give me one. The call's description that the officer responded to was on Strawberry Avenue. Upon arrival, the officer did observe the individual matching the description
Actually,
of the caller, dressed in all black with a blue bandana.
The guy in white there, the
short chase
district attorney or attorney
off.
general or whatever the fuck he
The person
is.
hasn't done anything, and a
I'm
law
good at my
enforcement officer
job.
tries to come in contact with
He
you.
gifted it to me.
Generally, you're gonna,
A few
stop
years back.
and, speak with them as it was being detained. So, in regards to the endangerment, the running, and everything like that he's had, that
I'll give it a shot.
Assault. So, they took off, and Mr. Smith used the knife that I'll present here. Well, sorry, I'm trying to remove it from the bag here.
You should be wearing gloves then.
This is the flip knife in evidence, correct?
That's correct. I'm going to present that here to the court, and then along with that, I'm going to present the DNA that is found that matches Mr. Smith, that was found on this knife with his fingerprints, and then also obviously the officer's DNA being on it from the stabbing in itself. So this bag seems to be a little tricky. It seems to take a moment.
I'm bored.
Well, there ain't much going on out here.
Now, I'm looking in the case file. I do not see any
Oh,
DNA
hello, Celtic. How are you?
Person submitted.
It's listed inside the report itself. Additionally to that, if you look in the drawer that they've cataloged there for you in 23, on the bottom row there, you will see fingerprints and blood.
So far, it's quiet because, again, there's court and there's no officers around except
I see
really
bags
myself
of
and
evidence
Jordan.
with latent blood.
Yes.
And fingerprints, but it doesn't identify who those latent blood and fingerprints belong to.
Which it's listed within the bag itself, Your Honor. I can actually present that to you momentarily. But for the sake of showing, this is the knife in question that's here in my hand. This was found on Mr. Smith. It was removed and placed into his property. The blood that was found on the blade of this did match the officer. In addition to that, the fingerprints located on the handle of the knife matched Mr. Smith as it was in his possession.
Guilty.
I will
Shoot him.
now bring forth the actual blood samples and the fingerprint. If I may approach, I will present those to you so you can see where it's listed on the report, the forensics report that's placed with those. If I may approach.
Yeah, one moment. I'm looking at the evidence submitted here in the report. Let me ask you this. Is that not Deputy Beauregard sitting behind you?
That is.
Did he not submit this report?
The named officer that I would have for questioning would be Mr. Hang on, let me pull it up here.
Yes, bring back the firing squads. Guilty. Bang.
O'Connell, and yes, he is also one of the affiliated officers as well.
Well, before this report would be allowed into evidence, don't you think that foundation should be presented and have the officer testify to this report?
I do plan to get to that, but I would like to present the physical evidence first before we get into the fact of questioning the officer and then obviously the cross-examination, because I know that that's the longest portion of our case.
Oh my God.
So you want to offer evidence into the court before there's a foundation of the evidence to enter into the court. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Prosecutor?
The affidavit in itself was the foundation, Your Honor. You already found probable cause by us being here today. The probable cause came from the affidavit when that was placed in and the physical evidence was placed in itself. So all of those factors are in line.
A probable cause has not been established. There has not been a probable cause hearing, and there's no warrant that was issued. So probable cause was not submitted to this court. That's what this case is all about, to determine whether or not there was probable cause, and whether or not, if there is probable cause, then it could possibly find a defendant guilty. But we haven't reached that point yet.
That's my apologies. I thought, based off the conversation I had with the district attorney, that this was... I thought that we'd already did the initial appearance of probable cause. So that's my apologies, Your Honor.
Okay.
Then yes, I'd be happy to go ahead and have the officer come forth.
Well, the reason why I asked, Mr. Prosecutor, is because I'm seeing all kind of numbers here, and I do not doubt that there's a latent print with a number that starts with PT, and then there's a blood sample with DNA that has. In fact, there's three of them. There's one that starts with 42.5, and then 55.25, and then a 4F4. And I do have a copy of the profile of Mr. Smith, which he does match one of them. And of course, there's another blood sample DNA up at the top, which is 474. So you got four different DNAs, and there's absolutely, with the exception of the fingerprint that starts with MR193, matching Jamal Smith, there is absolutely no other references submitted to this court as to what these identifications are on this forensic science, except that you're going to give me a bag. And I guess we're going to have to do foundation on that, is that who processed this DNA on these bags, if you get my drift.
I'm aware, Your Honor.
All right, well, you may proceed.
I don't know what's happening.
I'd like to have, if you're going to convict this gentleman, I'd like you to be able to do it beyond a reasonable doubt, because Mr. James Monroe thought that was very important when he wrote the Constitution.
And I would perfectly agree, Your Honor.
Who?
Give me one moment. Let me refer, to a case note for just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may.
Proceed.
Can I request a dismissal? It seems like these guys just don't have their stuff together, man.
I'll keep your motion in mind.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate it, Your Honor.
Your Honor, can I get another about 5-minute recess with the deputy here?
Okay.
Oh, this is getting a little crazy.
I'll keep that motion in mind too, Mr. Smith. Not that I disagree with you at all.
Hey, Ray, I think I'm getting away, man. I think I'm going to get the charges dry, boy.
Yeah, they don't have their shit together at all, do they?
Nah, they don't.
Jesus, leave it to BCSO, huh?
I ain't saying shit. Oh, well.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Alright, listen, if they could get their shit together, maybe they'd be alright.
Yep. And you don't even have a lawyer or nothing.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, listen. Maybe I should become a lawyer, give up the street life. You feel me?
I mean, you're doing great so far, really.
I know. It's crazy.
Can I get your mom's address so she can send me a postcard?
Hell no.
Why?
Because you want to try to bone her, man.
So?
No.
Imagine Stepdaddy Ray.
Ray, it ain't against my normal abilities to bitch smack, punch, or beat a police officer. You feel me?
No.
I ain't trying to get held in contempt of court right here, right now, motherfucker. But if you keep saying shit like that, we gonna find each other later. You feel me?
It was a simple question, Jamal. I don't understand.
Well, you damn sure ain't gonna be my stepdaddy, okay? Cause you be the redheaded stepdaddy. Nah, I beat that ass, boy. You're dismissed.
No, you.
Nah, you dog.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away because I want to.
Already handled.
They're fucking up and they're bad.
Oh, yeah?
Wicked. They don't even know what the hell they're doing.
They're gonna end up letting Jamal walk.
Yep. Jamal already has a motion to dismiss, and the judge is considering it.
It's unconscionable, and because Bodan, Officer Bodan had
But what do you expect from a BCSO case?
O'Connell's the main one, state.
Apparently my food's not working.
Open Sesame, let me out. Let me out.
Oh.
No.
Hey, go get them, champs.
You're not a Christian report.
Was that permission to approach?
Permission to approach.
First off, I think this is
Mr.
O'Connell's,
Smith
ain't it?
also approach so that he can be in this conversation?
I don't know. It's not mine. That's all I know.
Okay.
That is a really red friggin' watch you've got.
And who would that person be?
Yeah,
Okay.
I change it up every now and then. I gotta have a little bit of pop in a black and tan uniform. I had on my blue one the other day in my blue band.
Now, can I ask, was he subpoenaed to be here too?
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, this is getting good.
Alright, well, he ain't here.
Sounds to me like that's an objection from the defendant.
Absolutely. I believe it's right to a fair and speedy trial.
$115, huh? On Elgin? That's pretty quick. Hopefully they don't crash. They're on a bike. That'll get messy. What's wrong with Tokyo? Oh, is that who that is? Crazy.
And that's the victim of the assault, is that correct? You know, under normal circumstances, I would not have an objection of postponing this because you're right. You know, everybody has schedule problems, and Mr. Smith had a schedule problem. He was a little late, and we forgave him for that. However, my problem is that I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the evidence submitted by the police department, and there's a lot of forensic evidence, but it doesn't say. You know, like there's a fingerprint that matches Mr. Smith, but it doesn't tell me where that fingerprint was. Was it on the knife? Was it on the letters? Was it a fingerprint that was just on his profile? I don't know that information. And
I wish I could hear what they were saying.
okay, and also I'd like to point out that in my mind, I'm looking at a report that appears to be written by Deputy Beauregard, who is sitting in this courtroom, but yet you need another officer to testify as to what he wrote. That's kind of questionable. Why didn't O'Connell write the report if O'Connell's the star witness? Okay, but it doesn't, right? So then Mr. Beauregard should be able to testify as to what the victim told him. Like, if somebody stole your wallet, the officer would testify as to what they did to you, correct?
Bunky's up there swinging his dick.
I agree, but I'm just not getting all the facts here, and I don't think it's fair to Mr. Smith.
If I may, I've been through enough court cases to know that officers could do what they call I believe it's a supplemental report. I don't know why there's not one from him in that aspect. You know?
I believe that there might be a supplemental, Mr. Smith, but again, everything that's entered into this court requires foundation, and the prosecutor should know that. Which means foundation means if you give me a letter and you say that a person wrote this, I want to know. I want the person in court here to say yes, I wrote that. That's basically all they do, and then we can go from there. But at this point, you know, this is a very, very weak.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm stuck in the North.
Oh, lady, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
This case is weak, and then I just
I've been expecting you. No, it wasn't. But now you are.
Okay.
All right, dismiss the friggin' case already. I don't even have to poop, and I want to go poop.
And I understand that, and I will address Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, you've been in my courtroom a lot. In fact, you know, I was starting to thinking that maybe I should put you on the payroll. You're here just as much as I am.
Oh, don't offer him that.
That'd make a good lawyer.
So with that said, Mr. Smith, okay, you're going to get away with this if you did it, and if you're not, you're a free man. But keep it in mind that you are getting very familiar in this courtroom. Do you understand that?
Oh yes, sir. I understand that. If I may, however, I have not had as much trouble with the law enforcement as of recent. If you look at my history here, I've turned.
Well, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go into your history because that's really irrelevant to this case. But all I'm saying is that, you know, Mr. Smith, I would much rather see you in more pleasant circumstances. So with that, this case is dismissed, and all charges will be dropped.
Well, look at that.
25 as well. Okay, then we'll dismiss both 23 and 25.
Holy shit.
Appreciate you.
You can always welcome to have a meeting with me, sir. All right, this case is dismissed. If there's any other business of the court, now's the time. Seeing none, court is adjourned for tonight. Thank you for coming.
Damn, Jamal's spanking that ass.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Oh, no, I just want to make sure it's alright with the state's return that one to you. I'm not saying you shouldn't get that back. I'm just want to see what they say for it. But I can go get your money back.
Hey. Yeah, I know. I told you.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you just want to go meet me over at BPD, I'll meet you in the lobby.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Well, we're all done tonight.
All right, then.
You must be burning the candle at both ends here.
Yeah, gotta get out of here.
Hey, the hood win, baby. Sheesh.
You just become a criminal lord.
Did it seem like they were trying to build the case against you for it?
That is just terrible.
What?
Jamal walking on something.
Oh, well. Give him a couple days. All right. Well, that was something. What the hell is Nilly doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, shut up. I want to know what Nilly's doing. I'm going to go check in on him. Yep, so Jamal walked. That was like the most unprepared I've ever seen the prosecutor, though. Whoop.
Hey, Huck, are you down here trying to get this stuff squared away?
I'm at VPD right now giving Mr. Jamal's money back.
Alright, you got an ankle monitor on too, I think we gotta take off.
Gross, a Crown Vic.
I mean, it's like our best car right now.
No. No, absolutely not. I hate those.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm stuck in the north. Looking, yeah, but you know.
Well, I have faith you know how to drive it. Jamal just walked on all charges in court tonight.
Oh, did it?
Every case was dismissed. The prosecutor was so underprepared it wasn't even funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was amusing.
132 to 700.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be able to come down to VPD to reimburse Mr. Smith for the other case.
Where's VPD?
Please, your station.
Frostwind. 06. Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe Huck knows better than I do.
You know, I think these are back to back because the other one I think is 166.
Yeah, 165, 166, maybe.
$1,000, which needs to be reimbursed to him.
Pay me, motherfucker.
Yeah, 166 was the other case with O'Connell.
I don't even remember what they took off of me at that time. Did they take anything? Did they list?
They took your money. That's what they took from you. But they actually took something. Hang on, I'm reading through the report right now. Blah 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 blah.
So I owe you $1,000.
1,000 smackaroos.
Do I have that?
Hey, is Ochoa around? Because he was there, man.
He's another one of the officers who was not able to show up tonight.
It looks like a knife and something called a flip knife or something.
Well, that's from the other case. The state still has that. I'll have to go retrieve that from him.
Yeah, I need my shit back, my boy.
And then the other, you had advanced lock picks, and those don't go back.
That's okay. I can make those. I'm a mechanic. I got access. Feel me?
Well, all right then.
I will talk to the state about getting your knife back, and as soon as I know, I'll reach out to you and get that back to you as fast as I can.
Bet.
By the way, that was a great singing voice you just had, Jamal.
I fucking won. Yeah. Kick the ass.
It's like watching the Backstreet Boys in concert. This is a great.
Yeah, it's more in sync than Backstreet Boys.
I was thinking more like 98 Degrees or something.
Oh shit!
I've heard
Now
that in a long time.
Easy with it, baby.
Or who was them three guys? The Hanson brothers.
What you trying to say, bro?
Well, it looks like me.
I'll
and
head to the courthouse.
I'll head to the courthouse also.
I want to ride with the sheriff.
We're probably going to get in trouble.
Med to PD.
Send it.
EMS is going to be off for the night.
Thank you for your service. You have a great night.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt. No flying out of
Appreciate
vehicles.
y'all.
No,
I
you.
already know what they want to talk about. If you want me to spoil it for you.
Okay, night.
Good night.
We are closing.
Holy shit. I'm winning.
You get dressed straight up for a song.
Got my knife. We're supposed to be getting that back, no?
It will have to be processed back into evidence and released from law enforcement. If you give them 24 hours, I'm sure they can get that back to you, sir.
Oh, look, Ray's here. Process that for me, would you please?
I'm busy.
Yeah, they're about to get a nice little conversation with me.
Don't be
this is
busy.
the gentleman that you probably want to talk to.
Oh yeah, Beauregard. Hey,
So
you got my number.
who is who?
I'll make sure to give it to you.
I'm
the
me.
Sheriff David Jordan, 100.
Okay.
They're
Nice to
both
meet you,
here.
Sheriff.
Nice
And
to meet
then, and we don't have LSPD, correct?
No.
Okay,
No.
just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. All right, so I'm going to say this in the nicest form and fashion. I need to know how your all's academies ran, how you guys process evidence, who handles evidence, who trains the process of handling of evidence, chain of custody logs, and why the hell, when officers are writing body cam available and then a docket is opened with it, they're not putting their body cam into it.
Well, we do our academies with our cadets, and I have my HR/admin and high command go over the academy, and we all do MDT, and we all go through and process scenes and teach them how to use the evidence bags. On the evidence logs, all we have is what you put in MDT, and you can go as far as putting notes in the bag system, and we do that.
So
Right.
let me ask you a direct question.
Okay.
What is chain of custody?
Chain of custody goes from which officer collected it at the scene to who it was given to as maybe the main officer, or if it was somebody secondary, and then when you turn it over to the state for evidence, you write down that it was turned over to the state by said officer.
Okay. I'm going to call you Trooper because is it Commander, I'm presuming?
Colonel.
Colonel. Okay. Colonel. Within chain of custody, do you guys place that into your MDT or do you guys place it onto the bag? How do you guys log your chain of custody?
I guess everything would be done through the MDT.
Okay. Who is licensed or trained by your agency or a state agency of some sort to process forensics evidence?
To process the evidence?
Yes.
I mean, typically it would be anything like done in the forensics lab would typically have to be like investigations subdivision at that point.
Okay, so your investigations team is who processes DNA?
Yeah, if it's done through the lab, yeah.
Well, how other would DNA be processed? Sheriff, how other would DNA be processed? I'm going back and forth for a reason.
The main officer on scene would process everything at the sheriff's office, as in when you bag it, you open it, you pull the fingerprints off and put them in another bag with a fingerprint kit, and then the DNA evidence is like blood is pulled off with the DNA swab into another bag of evidence, and then it's logged in MDT, and then put in the evidence vault at the sheriff's office.
And how do you compare fingerprints, or actually no, how do you compare blood samples on a scene to a suspect?
Depending if we're going to have to get a warrant for an actual blood draw, but we do have on felony charges on some people that have been arrested, we do DNA swabs of the mouth.
He said doo-doo.
When you come in, and we fingerprint you when you're arrested. So we do have those to cross-reference.
Okay. So when blood and whatnot, fingerprints, for example, if they're found on a cash register, right? What would walk me through the process of actually collecting that from start to finish?
You asking me or Ray?
Actually, Ray, I'm gonna let you cover that one.
So collecting it like blood on a cash register?
Nope. Let's say my fingerprint is right here on this. Walk me through your steps. What are you going to do to process that fingerprint right there?
Well, I'm going to take out my tools needed, such as a flashlight, to scan the area to see if there is any evidence, such as DNA, fingerprints, gun casings, anything like that. Seeing that there is a fingerprint there, I would have to have a fingerprint kit, microsil, and tape in order to pull the fingerprint, to then place it in a bag and, microsil the print, tape it down, put it in the kit, bag it, and then bring it back to the lab.
Okay. Question. You've now tampered with evidence without taking a picture of it, noting the fact that it was in that location, blood, things like that. You need to also log a picture of that location. Additionally to that, your investigation team is who's to run fingerprints and DNA, etc. A standard patrol officer doesn't have the proper training for that, and I'm
Correct.
saying this based off the court case that took place today, right?
Yes.
Chain of custody, honestly, truly was not proper.
911, what's your
And
emergency?
I'm
stuck in the emergency.
Pointing your finger at the officer here, okay? But what I'm going to state is that it comes down to you two. You guys are the bosses. Your all's policies. You guys need to figure out a actual forensics, who's certified to do forensics test. From that point, the officer's job is going to be to take a picture of that evidence. To that point, bag it, secure it, list that. So, for example, if I took it, right, I would say, for my chain of custody, I would clarify, I, Christian Markham, recovered a blood sample or a fingerprint from where I located it at, right? That picture also backs that up that was the location that it was on. And then I placed it into the bag and secured it in my vehicle and transported it to evidence lockup for further processing. That's pretty much what the patrol officer should be doing. Now, if I grabbed it and I handed it to you because you're the primary officer and you're going back to the station, right? It would be, I, Christian Markham, collected a bag of, from this location and transferred this evidence chain, this chain of custody part 2, and then yourself. And then you would come in at that point and say, I received this and this and this from Christian Markham, and I placed it into this evidence locker for further processing. Then it's from that point, it's logged into evidence. Forensics needs to actually write a forensics report on this saying, hey, this came from this matches this person, et cetera, and whatnot. That way that can be presented into the court. And the reason why I'm saying this man right here just fucked me royally because...
If I can jump in here real quick, and let me talk to these two gentlemen.
Yeah.
So the most important thing, what he's saying, is everything that he's saying is all true. Unless we have defense attorneys and object to all this, a lot of this stuff is going to just go through the thing. But the most important thing is that if you take the DNA off of something like a knife or something like that, you got blood splatter on the knife and you got a DNA sample on there, and you present that to me in the court, or you have a fingerprint and you present that, I need somebody to write in the friggin' report that we tested the suspect and this is his fingerprint and this is his blood, and give me the DNA number in the report so I can look at the two and say, yep, they match. The problem that I'm getting is I'm getting all the evidence on the weapons, but I ain't getting shit to be able to compare it to. So, and I can't find somebody guilty if I can't put the pieces together. So as far as the court's concerned, all the other stuff is SOP bullshit and prosecutor bullshit, and he's right, and that's the way it should be. But I just need the basics. I just need, this is what we found, and this is how we can prove that it belongs to Mr. Smith. And once you get that, you're going to get convictions all the time. But I can't do that if we don't get the basics. I understand that the AG was talking to the sheriff. The AG is more than happy to meet with you guys and show you how to process stuff. In fact, I think he just put a bulletin out that if you get like a big crime, you can call the AG out. The AG will come out and process your scene. He'll go out and pick your evidence up, bag it, process it, put it all in a nice little form to hand it over to the prosecutor, and and you guys can go from there. Because I know you guys are, don't have a whole lot of personnel. You don't have the luxury of having forensic officers and shit like that. I get it, but we need to get the basics, because I can't find people guilty if we don't have,
This is the biggest thing that I think that needs to be truly noted here. If an officer collects, or evidence and whatnot, the chain of custody is one of the most important things. If they process the evidence, I'm not going to turn around and I'm going to allow, the defense to be the ones going, well, is he licensed? Is he properly trained to do so and whatnot? Because here's my thing. I could put you on the bench all day long and I can guarantee you that I can make yourself qualified to do so based off your experience of doing it in field operations. Because my first question, okay, for example, Sheriff, how long have you been with the force?
I've been doing this 7 years.
7 years. In that 7 years, what specialty units have you worked with?
I've made my way all the way through. I've been in every unit: air, heat, moto, SWAT, Marine, game warden,
Girl Scouts.
I've been through every one of them.
Well, congratulations, you're not qualified. Because you know what you forgot to leave it there?
Forensics.
Evidence, or not? No. Investigate.
Evidence collection.
And
Well,
investigate. Just, I'm a proficient investigator. I'm a trained SWAT member. I'm trained in heat, et cetera, right? You want the word investigator to be used. That you're a trained investigator, a trained detective. Because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to become a sheriff is climb the ranks, right? You're going to at some point be a detective. You're going to learn, more details about, those fingerprints, about those blood samples and whatnot. I will make you sound, Your Honor, you're not listening to this, put your earplugs in. I will make you sound like a forensics expert that's not a forensics expert if I have to, because that's what my job is to do, right? At the end of the day, every law enforcement officer in some form or fashion has some training when it comes to collecting a fingerprint, when it comes to collecting DNA. Now, are they going to be proficient in it? Are they going to be licensed to do it? Probably not. And I'm talking a little bit spiritually there.
When are we going to talk about the who, what, where, when, how, why? Because that's all I'm interested in.
So when we get back to the chain of custody portion, that way we're not here too long. If the person's DNA is already on file, right? Like we don't have to get a warrant for it, or we're not getting it because of the fact they're already a felon. It was recorded or matched our NCIC record, right? Or MDT record, or whatever you guys want to call it, of this subject. Placing that into the report in itself, that helps build the case by itself. If you guys
before you go any further, Colonel, the other day we had a discussion about your DNA, and you advised me that you put your DNA on your profile.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I looked at your profile. I don't see that. Do you see that?
Let's see.
I do.
Spell your name for me, Colonel.
Ray.
Oh, Ray. Okay. I won't even lie to you. I forgot. I won't forget. I forgot his name in 3 seconds of being here.
My DNA is listed in my notes underneath my picture.
Yeah, see, it didn't show up for me.
Yeah, so that's going to be an us issue.
That's an issue that we have to address.
Because we don't have any other place where we can really put it.
Right, and that's where I want it, but it's on the DOJ. It's not showing up, so that's going to be an issue. So we'll have to look into that.
Can I just say 2 things really quick before we go back to being yelled at here?
You're not being yelled at.
So, if I, let's say hypothetically, Chief Justice here, that you're a scumbag criminal, okay? And you enjoy stabbing people with a knife and watching them bleed, right? If I arrest you and I take a knife off of you and put it into my pocket, put it into a bag, bring it to the forensics lab, at no point there am I able to take a picture of it being anywhere on a scene.
When you take the picture as you pull it from his pockets, and then additionally to that, when you actually pull that sample, you just take a picture of it coming off of that. Yeah, that shot's fired. If you all need to go, I understand.
Oh shit, they're shooting outside.
Also, the second thing really quick is they better hope they wash that knife because you took that out without putting gloves on.
I hear shots fired coming from northwest out here. I'm fine, but I don't know. I didn't even get a ping for these shots fired. I think someone's got some kind of silenced pistol out here. It's coming out westbound over here, over by that big ass fucking building. to disrupt you, but someone's got something where it's not where people aren't calling it in now.
Did it sound like it was across the street?
Oh, it was far. I'm talking like probably over towards the beach kind of thing. It was not something that was close.
Never got a ping for it.
Exactly. I think someone might have something on where people might not be calling it in.
It was close enough we heard it inside the courtroom.
No, we're good. Alright. I'm gonna go get that backpack.
Is anyone responding to that medical call? We do not have EMS.
Heading that way now.
Okay, 10-4, thank you.
Thank God. But yeah.
That was very weird. We could hear the shots audibly from in here.
Could I get Mr. Smith's knife back?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna go. Oh,
Shit.
hang on. It happens. Oh, you're out first.
Hang on, I'm gonna put all this just on the floor and let you grab this all back to place it back into evidence.
Yeah, bring the rest.
And if you wouldn't mind, I would love an email when your all's next academy is. I would love to sit through it and just observe.
What are you gonna go on foot? You rode with me.
You know, just so if there is something, because again, I'm here. I know it seems like I might be being an ass, but I promise I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm trying to make things to where this man doesn't have to make me look like a fool on the stand. And
I don't think it was him, but yeah, right.
Will you guys please put an announcement out? If you're a fucking named in a goddamn report, I expect you to be in the fucking courtroom. I mean, fucking the victim wasn't even here, and he's the star testimony in the case, right? So that kind of just throws everything through the loop.
Notify the court that you can't make it.
Yeah, that would be deeply, deeply appreciated. Like, even if we have to change the time, my availability is almost open. I can fly in to talk with an officer at almost any time as long as y'all let me know when the case can be. I'll make it happen. But
right, so while we're talking about court, so court is being a pain in the ass to try to schedule. So here's what I decided to do, and I may just tonight we'll try it out, see if it works. I'm going to have court every Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern, and every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. This way here, the European people can come.
Can we do 4 o'clock Eastern on Saturdays?
Yeah, I guess.
I spiritually don't get done at the jail until 3, and it takes me at least 45 minutes to get home.
We can do it. Well, I'll move it up in a half hour. But yeah, so this way here, officers you can just pick a Saturday or a Wednesday and talk with the defendant and say, hey, look, can you be here this Thursday? And if you can't, because I understand that there's some people that just can't, either one of them, then you notify the court and we'll change it to a special day, because I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So what time on Saturday and Wednesday did you say you're thinking?
Wednesday would be 8:30 p.m. because the DA needs to be here at 8:30. He can't be here earlier. And on Saturday would be, well, we're going to make it 4 p.m.
Is this all Eastern time or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And if it has to be a special day, I can do any time, Saturdays from 1 p.m. to, right at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm always at the jail here talking with clients that have, trials and cases coming up on that following Monday. So that's my only reason why I can't.
If it's a special thing, I'll do it whenever you guys are available. The problem of it is that, we get like 3 cops and a defendant and the prosecutor and I got to write emails to all of them and try to coordinate court all at the same time, and that's like friggin' impossible. So this way here, if we have a set time, maybe that'll work, and maybe I'll be a little bit lenient. If we have a couple key witnesses that are cops that just can't be here, we can proceed with it, and I'll overlook the fact that they're not here, but I need some of the basics to be done. We need to be able to get to a point where there's no reasonable doubt, so that it's fair to everybody.
Yeah, I understand that.
What do you think, Jordan?
And listen, the prosecutor was being a dick. Okay, I agree with that 100%. He's right, 100% right, but we're not ready for that yet. But we got to keep that in mind because someday we're going to get there. But for now, let's just get the who, the what, the where, the when, the why. And on the who, if you've got the DNA on the knife, I need the DNA from the person. And because we know that I can't see it in the MDT, put it in the report. It's this simple. Ray took the
704
DNA
plus
swab
1
from
en route
Bunky,
to the hospital
this
with
is the
1.
number. And then I look at that number and I compare and
No, she should be fine.
I took this knife off of Bunky and here's the blood stain that was on it, and it's Bunky, and then I'm good. I'm perfectly good with that because now we got both sides of the coin. That's all I'm asking for. Think it out. Get me to keep the reasonable doubt, because that's the Constitution is the handcuffs that are put on cops. That Constitution was not written for you guys. It was written for them. And we all know that they're fucking guilty. Every one of them is guilty, 100%. The problem that they have is that, or the advantage that they have, is that cops are lazy and they don't put the necessary information. They forget shit. And when they do that, somebody like Mr. Smith is going to say, hey, how do you know that's my DNA? And he's got you. So I want to eliminate that. I want to try, let's get the easy stuff out of the way so that when they get more creative, then you guys got to get more creative. And the same thing goes with bullet casing. I need you guys to get all your department, make sure that all your guys do their DNA, and make sure that all your guns are registered, because when you get bullet casings on the ground, them bullet casings ain't worth a damn without knowing the gun that it came from. So if there's 5 bullets on the ground and Ray shot 3 of them, I want to see his 3 bullets that match his gun. So you need to give me the officer's serial number of his gun with the bullet casings and the bullet casings, and it's fine. You might not have the gun, so give me the bullet casings that you found on the ground unidentified. And we'll run with that. That's all we got. But if we have that, it's better to have it. So that's the beauty of our evidence script, including, I don't know whether, I've never seen it here yet, but if you take your car and smash it into a building and then look on the ground, you're going to have pieces of your car all over the ground. And if you smash it hard enough, you're going to have the serial number, aka the tag number, on that piece of evidence. And you bring that into court, and we definitely got the vehicle, especially if it's registered to somebody. So that's where I'd like to get. It's going to take a while. I don't expect you to do this overnight, but that's where I'd like to see us be and make you guys look good.
Yeah, I'll put an announcement out to the state troopers, the best police.
All right. Well, look, if you need the Attorney General, don't be afraid to ask. He will come out on every one of your calls if you want to assist you. If you have questions, he'll answer your questions. And if you can't get a hold of him, get a hold of me, because I have a direct contact with the Attorney General, and I will make sure that he answers your beck and call.
Yes, understood. Yeah, he was way
sir.
nicer.
All right.
And if you guys would just please let me know when the next academy is, I'd love to sit through it.
Yeah, we're working on one. We've been talking about it because we want, like, everyone to go through it. So Jordan and I got to get together and plan one so that regardless of rank, it's for everybody to just get established.
Yeah, and I know I can be a dick, so I will apologize. I promise you, I'm not a dick. It's just, holy fuck, when I stare at some of this shit, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go bash my head against the table now. Because I know people are capable, and I'm sure that every single one of your cases can be won with just a little extra critique and effort put into the report and submission of evidence.
Yeah, Jordan.
Especially on not guilty pleas. Like,
Hey,
if it's
and
a
with
not
that-
guilty plea, please work on that bitch.
With that said, I know the sheriff has looked at the police academy thingy. That can be all changed around and edited to this thing. If that's something that you guys want, I will definitely bring it in here. And it's the basics. It's not going to teach you. You're going to learn more on your first day on the street than you will on that. But it's to teach, just the basics, and it has little quizzes, and it just makes sure so that when you get into court, that's good information that you could testify to. If you guys want that, it's there. If you don't want it, I won't be offended because it's a lot of work, but I'd be more than happy because, before I was a judge, I wore a uniform like that and I was very proud of what I did. And it really pisses me off when I have to come to an environment like this and see, people like that don't even know how to flip hamburgers are going out and doing what I did for 23 years. So that's where I'm at.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, I have to go catch an airplane to go get another department off some shit.
I don't think that they think it's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't. Oh, by the way, I'll pass that to the commander as well over there.
All right, I appreciate it.
We'll talk about that story though next time I'm able to come around. I'll be around tomorrow.
All right.
Appreciate you guys though for coming and hearing my rant for a moment. I apologize for being a dick. I know that I'm a dick. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But I promise I'll be less of a dick when we get there. I'll be coming over and I'll be saying, "Hey guys, let's go get a beer."
I don't drink.
Well, that's unfortunate. Why don't you drink?
That ruins your insides.
I don't
trust me. I'm suffering from that last night. We had an election party at my house.
I thought you had to go.
I do, but
get the hell out. Go.
Look, that commander's already up my fucking ass and can kiss it.
Go deal with him.
Yeah, I know. Better save his ass again for the third time.
Take care. Jesus. You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll get this together.
Yes, I have faith in BCSO and SAST. And BCSO.
Same.
All right, I'm not going to hold you gentlemen up. I got some court stuff to do, so I appreciate you coming in. And if you need anything, let me know.
All right, make sure you spray after you flush with that court stuff.
All right, sounds good.
See ya.
Bye-bye. He's gonna go poop. Way to get me yelled at.
Hey, first off, that was not on me. Actually, that wasn't on BT. He was talking about O'Connell not showing up. He was the one that got stabbed.
Yeah, but it was your guy that wrote the report.
No, it was O'Connell. My guy was supplemental.
O'Connell told me to write the report because I was the first one
there he
who
is.
found him.
Oh, see?
What happened. O'Connell told me to write the report because I was the first one who spotted him at the mailbox. And he told me I was then primary, even though he got stabbed.
I mean, if you're first on scene, that makes you primary. Case closed.
Well, I saw him at the mailbox, and then I lost sight of him, and then he refound him, and then went to go reestablish contact with him. And go ask him about it.
Ah, so it was you seen, you lost, and then O'Connell made the first contact with him.
Actual
and
contact.
then O'Connell got stabbed, and then you showed up on O'Connell stabbed,
and he asked me to verify if this was the one from the mailbox, and I said, wearing the same clothes I saw, same kind of bike, I'm 99% sure this is the same individual. And if we had O'Connell's DNA on file, like we're supposed to have everyone's DNA on file, we would have been able to say, hey, this is his blood on the knife. Not O'Connell's DNA on file.
I swear I put it in there.
So O'Connell's. Okay, so a mouth swab would still give us the blood, right?
Yes, it'd still be the same DNA.
Okay, great. I was making sure. I
Yes.
wasn't positive. Okay, so Ray, we can't call this a BCSO fuck up or a SAS fuck up. It was just a combined joint fuck up. Can you
Yes.
handle that? Okay, I'll take my lick too. All right, we have to get better. We have to get better with this overall. We need to. I should have a joint SOP coming very soon. As in, I've got it. I've got to make a couple changes. Then I'll send it to you.
Great.
You look at it. You make some changes. Then
Yes.
we need to get an academy for all of our people. Then
Yep.
we need to go over evidence collection. And for the love of God, everybody needs to be using the AG every chance that you have some kind of big thing go down. I'm not talking about calling him for a damn cash register, but if somebody gets stabbed, shot, any of this other like bigger stuff, call that man.
Not only that, but I think we should start, unless we do it at an academy when we're all together, but everybody from every department needs to be DNA swabbed, fingerprinted, and picture taken.
Well, Malik has been working on that, and so has Huck, and I believe BCSO is almost
They're
complete.
90% done. I think the Rickles have to be done, and I have to find Blue. I believe he
Okay.
might be. I don't know if all the command is, but it's honestly, that's just an easy announcement. Find a battle buddy when you clock in, spit in a cup, and get your fingerprint.
Where are you putting it?
What, the DNA stuff?
Yeah.
So if you go click on profiles and then put in somebody's name, we can put in the fingerprint on the main thing, but I put the DNA underneath. I'll put DNA and then the string for the DNA.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. But you got to make sure you hit save in MDT. It ain't gonna be there.
Wait, you're putting it like under the notes?
Go
Yeah,
look
in
at
the
David.
notes
Go look at
section.
mine. Go look at
you
mine.
can- his or mine, you'll see it. So the fingerprint can go in the main section where it's got the surname, forename, date of birth. You can put the fingerprint in there. But the DNA has to go in the notes section because we don't have something on the profile to put it in there.
Okay, great.
If that's him right now, I'm gonna go fucking run him over.
That's all the
Where's
way up
that?
in Polito.
Because I'm not gonna
I
lie
don't
to
know
you,
there.
I don't particularly like having my PP slapped down here at the courthouse. I don't particularly like that.
Yeah, no, me
That was-
neither. I really don't like that guy.
That was not fun.
What the fuck is going on?
They're up in, from what I'm saying,
Yeah, they're
Toledo.
all up in fucking county.
So
Huh.
I did not enjoy that. It's been a long time since I pretty much got smacked across the head. So I don't particularly want to go through that shit again. And now we've got him wanting to come to our academies, which means he's going to be critiquing everything we do there. So that means we need to have an A+ fucking academy set up.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to, gosh damn, all right. I'm guessing we're going to have to go up to the fucking county, or they're just going to be tearing mailboxes to pieces. But gosh damn,
Let's do it over radio.
Let's get up to count.
$704 + 1 en route to 68, I guess.
100's en route.
32 headed to Toledo.
$700. I'm gonna head to Polito as well via 13.
I'm gonna try to meet somebody on Great Ocean out here coming down, maybe at a high rate of speed.
All right, let's take the journey up. What the fuck? Gotta friggin' wee-woo my ass all the way up to Paleto. All for somebody to find $20 in a friggin' birthday card that ain't theirs. $20 is $20. You're not wrong.
We're gonna be
Vodan.
76 in the air. Code 6.
Yo, what up, protege? How the mother frig are ya? Oh, responding all the way up to Paleto to find nobody up there by the time I get there. And crashing, looking behind me. You'll be alright. Have a good night. They cut me off, of course. It's a mailbox robbery. Stupid. I am not buckled either. I don't know how I didn't just fly out. I know, but there was like 10 of them back to back to back to back. Yes. They are running it up then. You are absolutely right.
Come on, I'm gonna ease back down near Sandy since there's 2 units in Paleto.
I'm not seeing a Toledo right now. It's currently 10-6.
Yeah, we got nothing on this call on 68.
I'm just along for the ride.
You're here though, and that's what matters.
No, not yet. They are starting to finally work on the vehicles, though. I guess our heat unit's actually a heat unit now. Yeah.
It'll be a 10-6 on both of the mailbox in Toledo.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So, I was only informed of the heat unit, so I don't know about the others.
I got a red car with a red underglow that just come off of East Joshua Road, headed up toward Paleto right now. So if y'all station up there, it might be who we're looking for. I don't know.
10-4, I'm gonna radar the 13 entrance into Paleto.
Alright, 10-4.
I'll station up behind the firehouse up here. It's near the main strip of mailboxes.
Yeah, Ray, you may want to pull off to the side of the road or something. Don't let them see you.
Right. Okay, then.
How's everyone's day going?
Had better.
Not too shabby. How about you?
My tummy hurts. I had too much pizza again.
Yeah, no. Any progress is good progress right now. Did the vehicle have underglow, you said?
Yeah, it did. It pulled off at the gas station out here near the old Pop's Diner.
Friday I will be free. Tomorrow I don't even know if I'll be able to come on patrol. Got a little trippy plan tomorrow. Yes. We will certainly do the gang stuff. I will be around Friday, or I believe I'll even be around this weekend, so. Yes, I will be very safe. That vehicle has just gone by Dawn's. They are pulling into the Polito tuner shop, whatever. They've just headed into downtown Polito via the back streets by Postal 3023. Yeah, I know, huh? It's because I'm the best. Well, I'm not supposed to be radaring now. We're just keeping an eye on this vehicle because they were in the area of a bunch of mailbox robberies. I mean, trust me, I've got great radar spots that I've never seen anybody else really use, so. None of which are in Polito, though. My favorite one is, so like Pillbox is right here. If you come up from Pillbox, right on this corner there's a bush and a tree right about here and a bush right about here. I hide just on this side of the bush in the grass right there so I can look up Elgin Ave of people coming off the highway. But then my rear can also catch people flying up Elgin to get onto the highway this way. And nobody even sees me until it's way past too late right there. I'm going to do a flyby of Stags because that is... everybody that works at Stags that I've seen wears red, so I'm wondering if maybe they're just at the restaurant.
A firm.
That red vehicle is behind me, and it just sent off blares. Can I get a vehicle check? 40 Foxtrot Tango, last 4. It sent off a bolo or a warrant.
Back to a Jax DeMarco.
We already served that warrant, didn't we?
I believe we did. The only active warrant is for Dante West currently.
Okay, well, something's still setting off Jax DeMarco's vehicle in our plate reader. However, we do have the owner of that vehicle now and the license plate for it.
In service. I'm aboard.
Why did that go off? $700 to $100.
Go ahead.
I can't find in the MDT why his plate reader sent a siren off.
Unless you have it set on your plate reader itself, and you can go in there and clear the bolo on the plate reader itself.
Negative.
Yeah, I was looking through MDT and couldn't find anything showing for him.
Do you check on the car itself too? So the car could have been involved in a crime. The car itself might just be black.
Yeah, I looked at it through the DMV, and it wasn't lit, showing that it had a bolo. I can click on everything but bolo. I don't know what that's got to do with it, but I can't access Bolo or no Bolo.
That's weird. I have no idea why that set off. Yeah, I got absolutely nothing on him. I've checked every incident report, Bolo, vehicle, profile, everything for him. Nothing is marked as warrant or Bolo anywhere. But it definitely auto-locked and set the alarms off on me.
I'm glad I went through and looked anyway because it said Jack DeMarco on 1030 had his weapons license revoked, but in MDT it was still green so that he could have picked up weapons since then. I revoked it now.
Good.
Why are you stopping there? Okay. That's different. Oh no, it's the cops. Slow down. That person just hit me.
You stopped in the middle of the road.
Because they hit me.
Well, go arrest them.
Rear, closing.
There, I feel better now.
Justice well served.
You too, asshole. It was the justice well served that got me. Oh yeah, I figured out what the problem was. I 100% figured it out. I actually had cyanide help me. There was drug calls, but I was too busy getting my ass chewed out at the courthouse to go to them. Yes, high bitrate, exactly. When I switched profiles, it reset back to all the default settings. And I didn't even give that a thought. Yep. Holy fuck, am I speeding? Pay attention.
I'll be 10-7, 10-78. Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Go, 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 quick. My turn. Let's see if Speed and Customs is open. Oh, catch the light. That was legal. I need you so bad.
Alright, we'll pull in the bay.
I friggin' crashed a hard.
Why would you do that?
I have seen better days.
Yes, I crashed it real big time up in Polito.
So how the hell am I supposed to know your license plate number?
How the hell am I supposed to know your license plate number?
He doesn't even own a vehicle.
Yeah, you sloppy.
Yo, I don't own a vehicle. I own a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need your license plate number so we can get that made for you by the people in Bolingbrook.
My license plate number?
I'm sure already got it done, I guess, with the VIN number. She was able to track your license plate number.
I don't know what you're saying with your mouth.
You were missing a license plate on the back of your car.
Where's the license plates on this friggin' thing?
It's an off-road vehicle, sir.
So then it can't be on the road.
Yeah, SADOT comes and picks it up, and then she takes it to the forest, and you know.
Okay, so it doesn't have license plates?
No,
Nope.
but I broke it earlier, so Johnny had to bring it back here so I could repair it, and I just haven't gone back out to the woods yet, so it's sitting right there. The furthest
Ready
it
for
goes from the
mudding.
road is over there to the garage. So yeah, I do not take it on the road.
Okay, I mean, I don't really give a shit. That's not what I was asking about, though.
I know, because I definitely take it on the road all the time.
I'm asking because when I pulled in, my friggin' alarms went off for a vehicle.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But it's the second time it's happened, and I'm very confused as to what the fuck is going on with my plate reader.
Have
Is it defective?
tried to turn it off and back on?
Is that a Drogger?
Yes, that is a jogger.
Okay. There's nothing on it.
I mean, I can go pull the VIN real quick if that helps you any. Or tell you what the license plate should be, you know what I mean?
The registration number.
I'm curious if this is just me, though. Hold on, I'm gonna see who's around.
Who's around? Just us three.
700 704.
That is.
Hey, are you with 705 also?
10-4.
704.
Do you guys have your plate readers up?
I don't, but I believe he does.
Can you pull into Speed and Customs and see if anything funny happens for you when you pull in? Like, pull into the garage of Speed and Customs?
Okay, I know where.
Because I had a vehicle go off up in Polito, too, but there's literally nothing in our MDT that should be setting it off. So I don't know what the hell's happening.
I already done forgot what the license plate is.
No, nothing.
Okay, so it's a me thing. Got it. Thank you. Yep, so I've just had another license plate go blaring off for a owned vehicle. I think I'm broken.
Yeah, you're broken.
Yeah.
Me as a passenger, I can't bring up the
nothing new though.
the plate readers or anything.
Yeah, well, this vehicle just sent off like there was a bolo or a warrant on my plate reader, and I just had that same thing I'm sure you heard over the radio happen up in Polito, so I think I'm just actually broken. For some reason, like, every owned vehicle is setting off my plate reader.
Huh. Fuck it. Bolo for you, bolo for you, bolo for everybody.
Yeah, you get a bolo, and you get a bolo.
You get a bolo. Everybody gets a bolo.
You're under arrest for being too goddamn sexy. Get on your knees.
I don't own a vehicle.
Oh, okay, then you get away scot-free.
I ride around in a bicycle all day.
Hey, Anna. When you're done, do you have another vehicle here you could pull out just so I could try it?
Yes.
All right, you're the best and awesome. Anna's the best. Just under Nilly. Nilly's my favorite, and then Anna, and then the mascot from Lucky Plucker.
Oh. I thought you were going to say O'Connell.
No, he's like 19th, I think, or something.
I'm just chopped liver.
You're secretly the top of the list, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, I'm excited.
She charge you?
I already charged Ray.
No, she asked you to charge him. What?
Yeah, I got it.
Why are you charging me $1?
Because, for your presence. It requires $1.
Oh, okay, great.
$1 a minute to listen to you.
Yeah.
You're grounded. Hey, while you two are here together, can you do me a favor?
I don't know. Depends.
Can you guys DNA swab each other and fingerprint each other and make sure you guys are both up to date and just put the DNA in the notes under the profile picture?
What? Alright, you got your chance to DNA me.
Is my picture even up to date?
I don't know. I want to see if this sets off my plate reader here.
Well, I would like to. I'm gonna still go ahead and move because, this is dangerous.
He did absolutely nothing.
What the fuck? It didn't even pick it up.
Because he didn't get behind it.
Does she need to be in the car with it on, maybe?
No, there was nobody in the other one.
Uh,
Yep, it set it off, for Christ's sakes. I don't get it.
Yeah, you're just broken.
Alright, did you, when you put the plate reader, did you, in that menu, put clear bolo?
No, I've never done that.
Alright, do it and try it again.
You do it and try it again.
I can't.
We're not police officers.
It attacks me when I try to press the buttons in your car.
Oh. Did you ask me something, though, about the DNA thing?
No.
Oh, but are you guys able to do that to each other?
Sure.
I don't care how you get the DNA.
Bend over. No.
What the fuck? Why is every owned vehicle setting off my friggin' shit? You see that, so it's documented anyway. Yeah. It did it in Polito earlier. That's what sparked it. It's really weird. I don't get it. Yes. And it's not doing it to anybody else. Also, they left. Their blips is still there. I'm all fucked up. Whoops. I don't know. It's bedtime anyway. I'll see if it happens in the tomorrow times. Go through the door. Up the stairs, up the stairs.
Is speed and customs open right now?
10-4, yes.
yes.
Alright, I'm gonna pull my 18 charge down there and get it upgraded.
Back where I'm from, we called that Shinfo.
That's up here in Polito, ain't it?
Absolutely not.
I thought you were a over the mountain kind of guy.
Oh, that's
Or on
alright.
top of the mountain.
We were having
Yeah.
fun with it, Bunky. Also, hi,
I
Bunky.
he's below it. Hidden mine shaft, you know.
That could be very true also.
How are ya? Hopefully good. I bet you're good. Let's see. Is anybody else, before I check, streaming for Relentless? No. So, who do I have on? Friends from Fish Sticks. Friends of Fish Sticks. That's what I'll call it. See if anybody else that I know is currently live at the moment. We might be able to go over and at least say hi to. Oh, there goes Anna. Me, I don't have anybody on over there either. All right, well. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, actually, before we go. Dispatch. What the hell? Oh, okay. Anna.
Hello.
Hey, it's Trooper Ray.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you want to know the damnedest thing?
What's up?
I have an office at VPD, right?
Uh-huh.
And I have windows in my office that overlook the casino and all the roads around it.
Oh, so you probably just saw me flying through some lights and some corners?
Yeah, on that one that you don't take on the road there.
Did you not listen to the end of our conversation?
No, I absolutely did. I absolutely had to call and give you shit. You do know I will have to give you a ticket to keep my job, though, right? Like, not now, but if I was out in my car.
Well, no, because you don't know necessarily that it was me driving.
Well, no, but I would definitely ticket the driver, whoever it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat.
I literally saw your luscious locky ponytail flowing out through there.
Yeah, it's just, it's gotten really long, so it's going from the passenger seat to the driver. Duh.
Oh, all right. That checks out then.
All right, later, Ray.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was 100% worth it. That was a good call. I didn't even think of that. All right, well, I got nobody else from Relentless that is streaming, and I don't have anybody on my followers. Does anybody have any suggestions before I just call it so that we don't not raid somebody that deserves it? I will take anybody. I don't care. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, I got no one either. All right, great. Well, that's going to be it for tonight then. I do appreciate everybody being here. I had a lot of fun, even though we did have to go to friggin' court again. But at least we have a schedule for court now, so that'll help alleviate all of that. So that won't be as much. But I don't know if I'm going to be around tomorrow. I do have a trip planned, but if not, Friday night it will be for sure. And yeah, we'll catch you all later. Just check the Discord, and I'll keep people updated. If I can come around tomorrow night, I will, but I'll keep you updated in there. If you don't see a message before 8, I'm not getting on. So, we'll see you all either tomorrow or Friday. You all have a great night.